Confidence is often treated as a requirement, as if you're supposed to feel ready before you're allowed to continue. We wait for a sense of certainty, a feeling of alignment, some internal signal that says yes, now. That wait feels responsible, even mature, but most of the time, it's a trap. Confidence is not a starting condition, it's an emotional response to familiarity. When you treat confidence as permission, you quietly hand your progress over to a feeling you don't control, and feelings are inconsistent by design. Uncertainty is not a flaw in the process. It's the default state of doing something new. Most worthwhile actions begin without reassurance. You don't know if it will work. You don't know if you're doing it right. You don't know how it will feel later. Waiting for certainty in these moments means waiting forever. Continuation doesn't require belief. It requires tolerance. Tolerance for not knowing. Tolerance for moving without internal applause. The ability to act while uncertain is not confidence, it's stability. Belief is fragile. It rises and falls with mood, energy, and feedback. Reliability is different. Reliability is what happens when you show up regardless of how convinced you feel. You don't need to believe in something every day to continue doing it. You need a structure that makes continuation more likely than not. Reliable behavior compounds. Belief does not. This is why confidence fades while consistency remains. When reliability replaces belief, progress stops depending on internal persuasion. You don't talk yourself into continuing, you simply continue. Momentum does not come from confidence, it comes from repetition. Each continuation reduces friction slightly. Each return shortens hesitation. Over time, movement becomes familiar. That familiarity is often mistaken for confidence. But what's actually happening is the nervous system is calming down. The action is no longer new, no longer threatening, no longer demanding reassurance. You didn't gain confidence first and then move forward. You moved forward until confidence was no longer required. Confidence is a lagging signal. It appears after enough exposure has already taken place, after you've continued long enough for doubt to lose its edge. If you insist on confidence up front, you reverse the order. You ask the mind to reward you before the work has been done. That rarely works. Let confidence arrive when it's ready. Your job is not to manufacture it. Your job is to keep going without demanding emotional confirmation. Confidence will catch up. It always does. Conviction is loud. Continuation is quiet. Conviction makes promises. Continuation keeps them. You don't need to feel confident to continue. You don't need certainty, belief, or clarity. You need a willingness to return again without making the moment bigger than it is. Continuation outlasts confidence. It doesn't argue. It doesn't convince. It simply proceeds. And over time, that's what carries you forward.